Hello, Kelsey.
Hello, Robert.
How are you?
Wonderful. How are you?
I am ready to get into a week's worth of shit since we
2
missed
weeks worth
last
of
week.
shit.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. Yeah, I guess I'm just saying last week. So, yes, we did miss last week. We were at Podcast Movement
Learning to be better podcasters for you.
and taking all kinds of stuff for you guys. So, we did miss last week, which is chock fucking full of shit. Gamescom
Ooh.
was last week.
So much happened.
Yeah, we just got a lot of shit to cover. I'm not bringing up movies that happened last week.
Okay.
Thankfully, none really released to own.
Okay.
One movie did hit theaters. Let me open with that because I'm going to be seeing it soon. It's called The Invitation. Have you heard of that movie?
Yes, it looks wild.
Yeah, that opened last Friday. That would have been
Dang.
prime Friday roundup shit, but
Yeah.
we didn't get to it. So, without further ado, Friday roundup. Let's get
Here it
into it.
is.
All right.
YMBToAP on Fridays. Let's go.
For September 6th, next Tuesday, releases, right? I care not for these. Maybe one day I will. I don't
Okay.
know. How do you feel about Star Trek?
I care not for Star Trek.
Well, dude, you can buy number one. You can buy number two. You can buy number
Oh boy.
three,
Oh
number
boy.
four, number
My goodness.
five, number six.
So many.
You can get all six movies next Tuesday, September 6th. Most of them have a director's cut and a theatrical cut, which is kind of neat. I guess if
I
you
gotta
so
say,
like.
the covers for these are really pretty, actually.
This is the old like original covers too. Like
I
they had
like
these
them.
old like drawn poster covers, you know?
Yeah. Very
Look at
cool.
these. I mean, that's the one like everybody knows. Wrath of Khan.
Sure.
Khan. Yeah, and all that shit. So yeah, so not all of them actually have it cuz you know, you get these ones here that have this little like insignia that says that it includes two cuts or whatever, right?
Okay. Yeah.
But if that's just, you know, not the way you want to do it, you don't want to buy it, you know, six individually, you can get all six in one giant pack. Why not?
Why
Right?
not?
I'm a little skeptical because, as you said, I like those covers.
Yeah.
Would all those covers be on here? Or is this going to be one of those you open it and it's just like six loose discs?
I hate that.
You know, I hate that shit. But if for some reason you like part one, the original Star Trek movie, so much, you can spend more than this six pack of all of them and just buy a big old complete adventure of the first one.
Wow.
This is just the first one, from what I'm
Just the first one?
understanding. Yeah, it's just the first movie.
Okay.
It's got a lot of shit though. I like these bumper stickers that just say like "Beam me up, Mr. Spock," and all this stuff. It's
Okay.
it's fun, but like this edition's like $95,
Holy shit.
and it's just the first movie.
That's too much for not enough.
That's kind of crazy. When the same day, I can buy all six movies in a package.
Yeah, that's a little ridiculous.
That's, you know, the collector. You know,
I suppose.
if you so love this movie, this edition is the director's cut or theatrical. It's got both in all of your needs or whatever.
Yeah.
Now, one of the other releases, this is the only like new release. We have Minions: The Rise of Gru.
Excellent.
You know, sometimes you're not fat, you just need new pants. Perfect Minion slogan. I've only seen the first one of these. I don't really care about this one still. Like, maybe one day if I watch the rest of the series, but I don't know.
I only care about the gentle minions. That's literally the only thing I care about.
How about this then? Let's get into steel books. No boutique stuff
Okay.
this week, but steel books are on point. Now we have one. It's a Best Buy exclusive. This is 310 to Yuma.
Oh, all right. That was is that a recent movie?
It's from like 2007, 2010 maybe.
Okay.
It's a bit older, but it's a remake of like an old like 60s movie, I think.
Yeah. It's got that vibe to it.
310 to Yuma fucking rocks, dude.
Does
I don't
it?
know if you guys have seen 310 to Yuma, but that movie's legit. This movie takes that story and makes it, I think it's sad. I think they like
Oh.
took the ending and flipped it and made it worse.
Okay, great.
So it's like a guy who is trying to prove himself to his son by catching the most notorious bad guy in the Wild West. And he catches like this villain that nobody else can catch, and he's just like holding him in a hotel room until 3:10 to put him on the train to Yuma and send him off to justice, right?
Okay.
But this guy's whole gang is trying to find him and break him out, and so he's like trying to hold on to the most deadly villain alone.
Oh shit.
It's a dope Western movie. It's a very good movie. And this steelbook is pretty nice. It's another like very stylized. It's this whole like, I guess you'd call it like oil painting kind of look.
Yeah, I like it.
Look at this, man. The colors.
Quite nice.
I am into this. And it's another one where it pulls off because this is on the slipcover inside because here's
nice.
this guy's face underneath, you know?
Yeah.
So it's another one that does that. I like this movie. I'm into it. I don't know if the rest of the world is, but it's a good movie. Now this one is an interesting one. I wanna get your take on this.
Okay.
So this is a reissue of a previous steelbook.
All right.
So this is Halloween Kills,
Oh,
the
okay.
last Halloween movie.
Yeah.
This is the reissue. You can tell because this one's in black and white. The original, when it came out like 2 years ago, was red.
Is it that long ago now? Shit.
Something like that, yeah. So if you're a collector, you know, that's going to be the way you know, oh, you didn't buy it when it first came out or whatever.
Okay.
I kind of dig the black and white more,
I
honestly.
think that looks really cool, actually. The
Like-
red one is really, it's too much.
The red is good for when it came out, right? But like,
Sure.
that's classy, man. That's like
Yeah.
classic Halloween. I like how that
like
looks,
it.
I think. And that's one that sold out incredibly quickly, so
Of course.
I'm probably going to get this one, I think.
All right.
And with that, that's all the movies you can buy next week that are worth it. Now, this weekend is an insane weekend for movies. I would like to tell
What
you
have we
why.
got? Tell me.
So coming out today, September 2nd, as weird as it is, there's one weirder, but I have to hit this first because I got to get it out of the way for me because I don't want to look
Okay.
at this for too long.
All right.
But Jaws is coming back to theaters for IMAX and 3D.
Oh my god, no thank you.
Yeah. Steven Spielberg oversaw the production of this and has re-released it on this weekend in particular. Like, it's only this week
Why?
to go see this, just because. Why not?
All right.
So
Make that money.
I wanted to show off this poster too because it's got like a bite out of the IMAX down there and stuff.
Oh man, I didn't
But-
even notice that.
It does show you right here for the first time in IMAX and September 2nd. I mean, this is coming out this weekend.
Fuck, that is gonna be too much.
I'm probably gonna go see it.
Why? Why
I
do these
have
things
to.
yourself?
I have to see it, man.
Ugh.
It's a good movie. It's a classic movie, man. But also hitting theaters this weekend. You ready for this one?
Yes.
It's fucking Spider-Man No Way Home.
What?
Spider-Man No Way Home this weekend. Go see it. Again.
Okay, yeah, it came out already, right?
Yeah, like a year ago?
Yeah, this is an old one. Okay, I thought I was like
Yeah, this was,
slipping
like,
timelines.
December of last year. Yeah.
Why is it back?
I don't know. It's back.
Okay.
Let's just make more money from it. Why not? You know?
Sure.
It's just a weird re-release. I think I know why. And I think it's because of this. So, did you know that Saturday, so tomorrow, September 3rd, is going to be the inaugural National Cinema Day?
Oh, I did not. What does that entail?
This day has never existed before
Cool.
in movie theaters. But on this day, any movie, any showtime, any format is $3
Everywhere?
everywhere. So like
Wow.
AMC's, Cinemark, Regal Theaters.
Cool.
That's the only ones I've found. I was trying to determine, is it any theater on the planet?
Yeah, I want to know.
But from what I can tell, like, I mean, that's 3 big major chains, so I'm thinking it might be. So that means on Saturday, you could go see Jaws in IMAX 3D, which is probably a $17 movie for
For
$3.
$3? Oh my god.
Yeah, for $3.
That's that's nuts.
But it's only tomorrow on Saturday, September 3rd. The 3 on the 3rd, you can see it for $3.
If you
Anything.
guys are watching this late, you done missed out, and that is why you gotta watch Friday Roundup on Fridays.
Exactly. So yeah, you can see anything for $3 fucking. Anything all day.
Amazing.
It's phenomenal, and it's the first one. Like I was like, oh, I've never heard of this before because it's the first time.
Yeah,
This
that's
is
cool.
happening now. And if that's a thing, man, every September 3rd is gonna be a holiday for me. I'm taking that day
Yes.
off to just watch movies all day in
All
the theater,
day.
man. So yeah, September 3rd. Think about that. And then I got one more little bit of movie news for you
All right.
because I can't let it go. So the Dragon Ball movie that just came out.
Yes.
Did you know that it has now become, because people were very skeptical, it's got that 3D art style. People are like, oh, it's really ugly, all that kind of
Yeah.
stuff, right? It is the highest grossing Dragon Ball movie in the US to date.
Whoa.
So the last one that came out, I mean, was like astronomical for the series. Broly was like on another fucking level. And
Okay.
this has eclipsed that. And it is now also the 5th highest grossing anime movie in the US of all time.
Of all time?
Of all time. So,
Damn.
I have them here for you, but I would like for you to guess what the number one anime movie in the US gross was ever.
Spirited Away?
Spirited Away is not even on this list.
Okay. Did Sailor Moon have movies?
No. I mean,
Well,
she does, but they're not here either. You're going to be like, oh, of course it's this one.
One Piece.
No.
What is it?
Gotta think more base, but you ready? So, number 5 is now Dragon Ball Superhero.
Okay.
Then you go Jujutsu Kaisen 0.
I don't know what that is.
Then you go Pokemon the movie 2000.
Okay, yeah, Pokemon's an anime.
Demon Slayer the movie, Mugen Train.
Don't know what that is.
And then the number one grossing anime of all time in the US, you're going to be like, yep, that makes sense.
Keijo.
No. Pokemon, the first movie.
Okay. Yeah,
With our
I see it.
little Mew playing cards and all that shit,
Fuck
man.
yeah. Oh my
Think
god,
about
those
how many
playing
kids went and
cards.
saw that movie when it came out, dude.
Yeah, that was a lot.
I saw that movie like 5 times because every time you went, you got a different playing card.
Oh my god, you
I had to
gotta
go
go many
collect all the
times
cards.
then.
Yeah. So like that makes sense, but the fact that this is even on the same level as getting close to the Pokemon the first movie,
Yeah, that's
this
crazy.
it's making good money. So that's exciting because
Right.
I think people thought this was dying out, you know.
Yeah.
So I was happy for that. I enjoyed that bit of news.
All right.
And that's it for movies. That's all we
Would
got.
you like to hear about some video games?
I always want to hear about games.
Okay, so you guys know it was Gamescom time. So we're gonna have a lot of Gamescom news. That's all at the end of this here thing.
Yes.
So let me get out some other stuff first.
Okay.
So KOTOR, beloved KOTOR. We know that it has
Yes.
been bounced around from studio to studio to studio, been canceled,
Yeah.
been put back, been pushed on the back burner. It was previously in development. Latest that we covered it in Asper Media, which is actually based in Austin, Texas. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
But so yeah, Asper went by the wayside. This is now being led by one of Saber Interactive's Eastern European studios.
Okay.
And that's all we know so far.
I'm cool with that.
So it's still being
So
developed. It's just elsewhere now.
so there's hope
There's
for
hope.
one day.
Eventually, we'll see KOTOR one day.
Okay.
Maybe for like the 30th anniversary of KOTOR or something. I don't know.
Okay.
But it's still happening.
Cool.
Okay, so despite Gamescom being this week, Sony made a statement. They were like, we're not going to be at Gamescom. So I figured no
Okay.
Sony news this week. Turns out Sony had a lot of things to say. They just didn't want to say it at Gamescom. So
Okay.
they gave us some updates on the PSVR 2.
Okay.
It is coming in early 2023. There's no
Nice. Okay.
specific date yet, and there's also no price tag yet. They're being so cagey about the
Yeah.
price, and it makes me nervous. Like, how much is it going to be? I feel like it's going to be a lot.
Yeah.
So if you want to go over to the next slide, I've got some like facts and figures for you guys. If you want to blow this thing up, if you want to know what makes the PSVR 2 different from all these other rigs, you can pause it and have a look. There's so many stats. I don't want to go over them grain by grain,
Boo!
but oh no.
Yeah, just bring it out to here. I
Okay.
haven't even seen these, so
Yeah.
okay.
So, there was a statement by Sony, and they said it should be easier for developers to port their games on PSVR now because
Okay.
they're making it in the same system as like the previous VR stuff. So, if it's from existing PS5 development or other VR systems, it'll be easier now to port it to PSVR too.
Oh, okay.
So, they're expecting to see more games coming out on this, which is good. If you're going to get a VR system, especially one that is probably going to be highly priced, you want it to have a lot of playability. So,
Yeah.
looking forward to more news on that.
Okay.
And then Sony was like, "We have more news." They were like, "Look at this pretty new controller we designed."
I mean, that's all right.
It's so ugly. I
I don't
hate it
like it.
so much. It's
I
disgusting.
mean, I'm buying one,
I mean,
but I don't
it's
like it.
cool. Of course it's cool. It's okay, so this is called the, shit, I can't even remember what it was called. It
I,
was like the
I think they just
Sony
call it the Pro
DualSense.
controller.
I think it's called the Edge.
Yeah, the DualSense Edge.
Yeah, so
That's
it's
dumb.
got all the, properties that the Xbox Super whatever controller has.
Yeah.
It's gonna be really cool. You can remap the controls to do whatever you want. You can adjust the trigger sensitivity. You can save multiple setup profiles for different games, so you can just, like, swap game to game and have different profiles set for them. It's gonna be
I
cool.
never do that.
Oh, you don't?
I totally don't do that.
Oh, man. Um, you can now with this, so
Yeah,
get
because I've
into
had
it.
that Xbox one all this time, and all I do is change the thumbstick.
Oh my god.
Like, oh, time for Overwatch, the thumbstick that's like this tall, so I can
Jesus.
move around and stuff, but that's about it.
Okay. Yeah, so this is coming out. I'm excited for it because, it just brings, like, that level of
Yeah.
accessibility to PlayStation gaming now, so
Any
very cool.
price?
No
Of
price.
course not.
Still waiting on pricing.
Awesome.
PlayStation, start releasing your prices. Just start releasing them. Like, what are you afraid of?
Man, that we're gonna know they're being bad because
Yeah,
like I would like this at like 150.
they're not gonna it's gonna be like 200 min, and they're gonna make 10 of them.
200's fine because I mean the Xbox one's like 200, kind of, maybe.
Yeah, I
I don't
forget what the
know,
price on that one is.
but if it hits
But
like over 200, man, that's stupid.
it's just narcissism at this point.
Exactly.
Yeah, so that is what PlayStation had to say this week. We'll have a little bit more on them later, but for now, let's talk about the Nova.
Okay.
So I know that you and I love our Steel series so much.
Yes.
This is we're not sponsored. We're just passionate.
Yes.
This is the new headset from Steel series. So their new flagship headset is the Nova Pro
Hmm.
Wireless. It's like the new version of these.
Yeah.
And we've got the Arctis Pro Wireless Series 7, Arctis 7 Pro Wireless, something like that.
Ours is just the Pro. Yeah.
Yeah,
Pro wireless.
they're delicious headphones and I
I
love them
love
and I
them.
recommend them to everybody who asks. But their new headset is $350, which is like, ooh, I don't really want
Okay.
to spend that. But they have also released three other headsets called the Nova 7 Wireless, the Nova 3, and the Nova 1. And they are extremely low cost. So
Okay.
you can get the Nova 7 Wireless for $179.99,
That's not
which I'm
bad.
like, that's a pretty good entry point. That's half the price of the other ones. Um, if you want the threes, they're $100. If you want the ones, they are $60.
Oh, that's not bad.
Not bad at all. That is like super super cheap for gaming headphones,
Yeah.
especially from Steel Series, like a reputable brand. I would
Yeah.
trust them. So the 7, what it's missing from the Pro Wireless, it's missing the swappable batteries,
Yeah.
it's missing active noise cancellation, and it's missing
Don't
the
care.
wireless base station for making those like quick adjustments.
Okay.
But it does have some of the more important features like the simultaneous multi-source audio that comes in from Bluetooth and the audio transmitter.
Yes.
Yeah, so you can still get
Okay.
that for $180. Like
That's not bad.
that's nice. That's a good headset for
Like,
$180.
that's what I liked about these was that I could do my phone and shit.
Yes. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's good.
It's phenomenal.
So, if you're in the market for a headset that is like really good and still pretty dang affordable, I would get the Nova series. Like, you
It's
don't
not
have
bad.
to have the $350 ones. You can get the smaller ones. It's gonna be fine. It's gonna treat
Yeah.
you right.
I would love to try these ear cups out because
I
I don't know.
know.
These are like the best ear cups I've ever had.
I
No
love this
other
headset so much.
headphones have been as good to me, you know?
Yeah.
So I'm curious because those look different.
I
So I don't know.
know. Yeah, I also don't know about them, but I would like to try them on. I don't
Yeah.
want to buy them yet, but I want to try
Steel
them on.
Series. Send us a pair. We'll try them
Send
out.
us a pair.
Yeah, why
We'll
not?
review them for you. Um, okay, so there's a game coming up that, it's not coming up particularly soon, but I just wanted to put it on your radar because it sounds
Okay.
very cool. It was just announced on last Wednesday. So this is from Obsidian Entertainment, and it's called Pentiment.
Pentiment. I
Just
love
look
this
at this.
cover, dude. It freaks me
Yeah,
out.
can we blow this up and just bask in this delicious image?
Yeah,
Like,
look at that.
it's so pretty. Look at them skeletons back there. The guy with the trumpet, he's
Yeah,
having
he's
a
just
good
dooting
time.
it up, man.
All right, so this game is a medieval narrative adventure game. It's going to be released on
Okay.
November 15th. So the game puts players in the role of the head character here. His name is Andreas Mailer. He is a he's an artist detective living in the 16th century Bavaria during the time of the Holy Roman Empire.
Okay.
So you hang out with this guy for 25 years while he solves a series of murders and scandals set in the fictional town of Tassing and
Huh.
Kearsau Abbey. So there's like a bunch of different challenges that you're going to be doing throughout this. You're going to be sneaking into places. You're going to be prying information from loose-lipped tavern patrons. It just sounds like a very good, fun game that I'm going to enjoy quite a bit. And
Okay.
how can you not love this art style?
Yeah, I know. I'm into this a lot.
Yeah, I'm very excited about it.
Okay.
Okay, so remember how I was talking about PlayStation a lot and that they had no
Yes.
news? Here's more news from PlayStation.
Okay.
They're raising the fucking price of their
Yeah.
console again.
Yeah.
Are you kidding? Stop. I'm sick of them. So this is taking place outside of the US, but it's pretty much everywhere except for United States. They're raising it roughly 50 US dollars in every
Yeah.
single market. Every single market. What are y'all doing?
Oh man. I mean, it's that guy in charge. He's money hungry, man, because
He sucks.
they're on top. Every company that gets on top pulls a stunt like this. Xbox did the same thing when they were on top from the 360.
They're
When
not going to
they
be on top
came to
for
the
very
one,
long if they keep doing this.
no, because I mean, if you were to say, hey, you know what, costs are hard because it's hard to get the product. So you know what, with every console you get, here's a game.
Sure.
That would entice somebody to
Yeah.
spend like a little bit more, and then you would feel like, well, okay, I understand the problem, but I'm also getting something alleviated from me as well.
Yeah.
But nope,
But
it's
they're
just
not doing
no,
that.
just spend more, spend more.
Yeah. Xbox and Nintendo saw this news and they were like, "Absolutely no, we're not
I
doing that."
love that.
Yeah, they're both of those companies were like, "That's not an us thing. That's a PlayStation only thing. You can
Yeah.
still buy our consoles at the right price." So,
That's yeah, that doesn't look good. That does
PlayStation
not
makes
look
me
good.
sick these days. I don't know what they're doing,
It's
man.
bad. I mean, like it's bad.
Yeah,
Everything that comes out from them bad
just
lately.
bad, bad, bad. Um, but anyway, on to games news.
Okay.
Actual games. Okay, so this one I think happened outside of Gamescom, but I'm curious about it. So Dune is getting its game. It's called Dune Awakening,
Okay.
and I just like the image of this. Like as a little dude ready to fight that sandworm.
Yeah.
I'm just I'm not gonna play it. I'm not excited about the Dune universe or anything like that. I'm just excited about this game. It looks like
Yeah.
it's gonna be pretty. I'm excited for people that will be excited for it because I know I have Dune friends.
Yeah.
It's gonna be an open world MMO. So I'm like,
Okay.
fuck, that's kind of cool actually.
No.
Because I like that kind of game.
Okay.
But that's just me.
Yeah, well that's like your swatter and stuff, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
So more remains to be seen on Dune Awakening. Tune
Okay.
in next time for information on that. Probably, I'm sure they're going to be coming out with a lot of it.
Yeah.
Um, so do you want to talk about Gamescom?
I do cuz I know one or two things. That's it.
Okay, let's get into
Let's
Gamescom.
do it. I'm going to
Look at
go
the
there.
people; they're
I'll
so happy.
be there. Not a mask in sight, man. Not a mask in sight.
Yep.
Look at that.
But anyway,
Anyway,
okay. So Dead Island 2, the game that has been fraught, that just won't die, but also continues to die.
yeah.
Uh, they finally have a solid release date for it.
Okay.
I'm hoping and praying it does not get pushed back again.
You know what? I
Um,
think Gamescom we're just gonna have to make big because I do
yeah,
like
let's just
this
blow these shits up.
this art. I love this.
I know, it is so pretty. I every single poster, every single trailer, every single image I see from Dead Island 2, I'm like, "That is good. That is so good."
Yeah, it looks good.
I'm
I
in
have
love
no
with this
interest in
series.
playing it, but
I'm gonna play it so hard. This is gonna be a day 1 game for me.
okay.
Like, I have further opinions on Dying Light 2, which I will tell you in the actual show,
Okay.
but this is I'm so excited for this.
Okay.
Um, okay, next one, Sonic Frontiers.
Still not too excited about it, but I don't
You're
know.
not excited about this one?
I mean,
It just
I
looks like
don't
a good
know.
classic Sonic game. Like, it's gonna be a good platformer, it's gonna be a nice, just good time with Sonic. I almost thought okay, so this is gonna be released on November 8th, 2022, so it's coming up very, very soon, a couple of months.
Ooh,
Um,
that's a bad time. Cause
why?
that's God of War day, man. Like,
Oh, no.
yeah, I'm not playing this game.
No, not day 1 anyway.
No.
So, pop up the cover of the game for me real quick. Does this remind you of anything?
Yeah, it's the whole premise of the game.
Is it?
Breath of the Wild.
Okay. I thought I was losing my mind when I saw it. I was like,
Oh no,
"That's weird."
it's not a platformer like you think. This game is Sonic in Breath of the Wild.
See, I that's what I thought it was going to be, but then I keep looking up stuff and it's like, "No, it's just a platformer." I'm like, "What is it?"
It's okay. The last thing I heard where people were like, this might be okay. You are in the open world, but then you can go to like normal levels, like a standard
Okay.
Sonic level. But
Alright, so
you are
you're like,
in this hub world for sure.
"That is so cool." I
It's well, like they would show it off, and you would literally walk for like 10 minutes, seeing nothing. So like it's
Yeah,
not a
that's the
dense world.
problem.
Yeah,
I don't like it when games have a big world just to have a big world. Like, have a big world and then fill it with stuff to maybe walk 10 minutes to get to something cool.
yeah. So
So,
I don't know.
yeah, we'll see more about this one. I'm really interested in the open world concept. Like, how do you translate Sonic into that?
Yeah.
But I guess we'll learn more in the coming months. So coming out a little bit sooner than that, October 21st, we've got Gotham Knights. I don't know a thing about Batman or any of its players, but I just like the imagery of this. Like, that looks very cool. I like this.
Um, I'm excited for this game. I'm not expecting a lot.
Is it like thick Deadpool on the right there? What is that?
That's Red Hood.
Okay.
Um, so this dude right here
Yeah.
is Robin grown up into Nightwing.
Okay.
The next Robin is this guy.
Okay.
Yeah, he had died and then comes back to life and becomes this guy, but he doesn't have the whole I don't kill people. He just straight up has guns and kills people.
Sweet. All
Yeah,
right.
he doesn't give a shit.
Speaking of people who kill people, Harley Quinn is one of the main villains in this, and her look in this is something else.
Whoop,
So, I
whoop.
mean, I don't know anything about DC or Batman or anything, but one of our best friends is like one of the most well-known Harley cosplayers out there. So I hear a lot of opinions about Harley, and
Yeah,
I already know this one's probably not going to go over very well. Um, she just doesn't look like Harley, honestly.
no, not at all. Well,
Got a weird, real, I don't know, Joker raccoon vibe about her.
here's the thing though. Within this same franchise, the look has gone back and forth cuz like if you look, there's skin and this is just paint.
Yeah,
But then I swear in one of the earlier ones she was fully white.
like
Like,
bleached.
yeah. And
I
so
can't keep up with it, man.
it's
It's too
like
much.
I don't know where we stand, like it's just like they keep well, this is how it's going to be for this one, but the storyline's continuing. So you're
Yeah.
like, I don't understand.
No, I don't know, man.
And I saw the trailer and I didn't even think it was the same voice actress. So I was like, now that's in the loop. Like I just don't know. I just
Huh.
don't know.
Her sledgehammer looks intense, though, I'll tell you that.
I do like that.
It's very blocky, very square.
I mean, I like the jacket. I think that looks cool as shit. The arm right here, I think that
Yeah.
looks great. But I mean,
What's going on underneath the jacket? What is all that? Them
as a
straps and
costume for
hooks.
somebody else, maybe, like it's a
Yeah,
cool costume, but like a cool costume doesn't mean it belongs to any person.
sure.
So I don't know,
Yeah,
but we'll see.
we'll see. So that one's coming up October 21st.
Okay.
One of our games that we've been following for a while got pushed back yet again, Hogwarts Legacy.
Oh,
Uh,
really?
no, well, I mean,
Shit.
pushed back since we last talked about it, I think, on the
Oh, okay.
show. So we're expecting this one February 10th.
Oh, okay. Yeah, yeah. Okay.
So I still don't know what to make of this game. I'm sure it's going to be robust and full of good things. At least I hope so.
Honestly, it's a day one for me.
Really? I mean, you've been
Yeah,
waiting for it for years and years.
I
So
really want this game. From the thing
yeah.
I saw, I liked it, and I know there's, artist versus the art and all that stuff, but like,
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie, I just want this game. It looks fun. I just want to play the shit out of it. It looks
Okay.
awesome.
Yeah. It looks pretty. Like it looks like you're dropped into the world of Harry Potter. Who
Yeah,
doesn't want that?
I like it.
Okay. Also coming up, Callisto Protocol.
Yes.
We've talked about this one before, and I'm just so excited to see this one actually materialize. This is from the people who did Dead Space, and
Hmm.
it's gonna have like really intense environmental based combat. So like you're using your powers to like throw enemies into moving fans and shit. It's gonna be a
Yeah,
gore fest. It's gonna be nasty.
I will totally play this game for you.
Yeah, I want to see it.
Okay.
So this is coming out December 2nd.
Oh shit, that's this year?
Yeah, that's this year.
I thought it was next year.
I know. I thought it was in spring, but they're like, no, it's coming out December, baby.
Oh, yeah, I'm
Yeah,
gonna buy the
it
shit out
looks
of this game.
gross. It looks so
Yeah, dude.
real too. Like, look at this man's face.
Yeah,
I'm
dude.
convinced.
Every time I see gameplay, I'm like, that looks too good.
It looks
It
nice.
looks
I'm
so good.
ready to see this one like realized fully in the
Yes.
world. Another one that I am so very excited for.
Mm-hmm.
It's called Forspoken.
Oh yeah, I'm ready for that game.
Oh my god. Every single thing I see out of this, I'm just like, wow. It just looks
Wow.
good. Wowzers. This one's
Wow.
coming out January 24th.
Okay.
I'm really into this game. I'm just into it. I don't know how the controls are gonna go. I don't even know if it's releasing on just PC or if it's gonna be like a console exclusive. I have no idea where this game lives.
I
I
was
just
under
want
the
it in my blood.
impression it was a PS5 game,
Okay.
but I
Well,
don't. But I mean, that can change, you know.
who
So
knows?
I don't
I
know.
hope it's on Game Pass. I hope and pray it's on Game Pass.
It just looks good though.
It just looks pretty. Look at the web. Can we zoom in on that like stuff in front of this woman?
Yep.
What is that? I love it.
It's powers, man.
Powers.
Just mystical powers.
I just love the textures and everything about this is fantastic. I'm so
Yeah,
ready to see it like happen.
I want it.
Won't it?
Next month's gonna. Well, not next month. Next year's gonna suck, dude.
Why?
I'm gonna spend a lot of money on
Oh
games.
yeah. Gotta get that Game Pass and gotta hope that these things all hit it. Um, so this next one I think you're gonna be really stoked for. It's called Where the Winds Meet.
Okay.
This was revealed at Gamescom
I
and
like
it
that.
just looks pretty.
Yeah, I like that.
So for now it is PC only. They may
Okay.
announce consoles in the near future. It's to be decided, I think. So
I'll
this
get it
one
on
is kind
PC.
of oh, you'll get it on PC.
I'll get it on PC.
I want this. It just looks pretty. Okay, so it's set during the beginning of the Northern Song Dynasty in the period of Chinese history at the end of the 10th century.
Okay.
So players take on the role of a wandering swordsman during this age of war and conflict. You have to decide between upholding the moral code or giving a world of blade and blood. Like, heck yeah, that's pretty cool.
So that was pretty non-committal to a thing. I thought this was a lady
I thought so
from the
too,
art, so that's where my head is going.
but it might be a samurai bun. I don't know.
That's true. Because when you read that, I was like, oh, so we're not really. So it could be like a choose your own, you
Yeah,
know?
it could be like a choose your own adventure. It sounds like it could be an MMO even. I don't even know.
That
Maybe an
might
open.
kill me.
Yeah. It looks very open world. I just like look at that enemy though. Like
Yeah,
that
I'm
looks
just I'm
cool.
just
It
into
looks
the scale.
large. Yeah.
Yes.
I know you love a
Yes.
big game.
I love
So
this.
that's gonna be very fun.
Okay.
This is the first game from Everstone Studios. You may recognize their name because they partner with Blizzard to operate Chinese
Oh,
versions of games like Overwatch and Diablo Immortal.
okay.
So this is their first standalone game.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it.
Okay.
They also had a release trailer, or not a release trailer, I guess just a new trailer for this game called Lies of P.
Okay.
Um, we were talking recently. Okay, so this is a Souls-like game, and we have been talking in the secret Discord at YMBToAP about how Pinocchio is just getting, like, rebooted over and over and over again.
Yeah.
This is one of those. It's a Pinocchio-inspired game.
Okay, that's what I'd heard. All
I'm
right.
like, "What? What are you gonna do with Pinocchio that's like Dark Souls?" I don't
Yeah, I'm like, is
like
he ripping up like he tells a lie and that's his sword? He just goes, "Oh, I'm wearing blue," pshaw, and then he stabs people.
on.
Like what's going on?
Who knows? There's no release date for this one yet. They had a trailer. I I'm interested in this one just from a concept perspective. Like, what are
Okay.
they going to do with it? That's all I wanna know.
Yeah,
But this last one, okay, Moonbreaker. I just love the look of this.
I love the colors.
Yes. Okay, so I just realized it says many ways to play. That's fantastic. I'm gonna explain why it says that. So, Moonbreaker is a turn-based strategy tabletops tactic game.
Okay.
And, so it's gonna be like a version of a tabletop game, but made digital. It is from the team behind the Subnautica series, so I'm like, "Oh, that's interesting."
Okay.
It's designed to be a true digital miniatures experience. So, it's set in this, like, expansive sci-fi universe. What the game encourages you to do is you are crafting your own, like, little mini character, and much like in tabletop, they want you to, like, paint it in game. So you have, like, a whole
Okay.
painting experience with the miniature, and I'm just
That's
into that.
that's awesome.
That is so cool. So, the universe it's a sci-fi universe, and it's been crafted by best-selling sci-fi and fantasy author Brandon Sanderson.
Mm,
Does that
maybe
name mean anything to you?
familiar, kind of.
I recognize the name, but I was like, "Why do I know his name?" Because I haven't read any of his books.
Okay.
But so he's apparently done the Mistborn series and the Stormlight Archives.
Mistborn sounds familiar.
Yeah, like, I recognize these names, but I can't place any kind of
Yeah.
characters in them. So, I don't know, if you're into Brandon Sanderson, if you're into tabletop miniatures, if you just like painting, I think this is gonna be a good game.
Yeah, I think I know somebody in mind
Yeah,
that would enjoy this game.
I agree. So, that is all I've got from Gamescom, and therefore all I have for
That's a
video
lot of
games.
stuff. That's a
Yeah,
lot of
this was
stuff.
a beefy roundup again.
Well, that was some good stuff. I enjoyed that. But now I just know that my wallet's gonna suffer for a bunch of
Yep.
games. Yeah, I'm gonna
Yup,
spend
yep,
a
yep,
lot.
yep.
Oh, I'm gonna spend a lot. Well, with that, hopefully you guys found some good movies, some interesting game news, because there was a ton of it in this one. And we'll catch you next Friday with some more movies and game news.
We'll see you there.
Check you guys in. Bye.
Bye.